What's happening, plebs? We really out here with our deck rate tournament thing of 2017. We're doing January format. It is YCS Prague, YCS Seattle format. And we are just going to get straight in here because I have been sent a total of 61 decks. That's 61 decks I've been sent. And I'm determined to get through them in an hour. So that's one deck per minute we need to go through. So we have a lot to do today. Now, first of all, I just want to explain some things. Now, when I said in the video, I'm going to do a deck rate competition, and I'm going to rate the decks that you sent me, and I will only accept decks that are YDK YGO Pro format file. And then you send me a JPEG image file, or you're that genius who sent me a written deck list. Do you understand simple, basic instructions? It is really amazing what the human is capable of, really. I'm not asking for a lot here. I just said, send me your deck in a YDK file format. And some of you just were smart enough to send me an image. Just let that sink in. I also uploaded a video to to my YouTube, saying that I will be streaming at midnight GMT. And I will be streaming at 8 p.m. EST Standard Time. So I've given you 2 time zones. I've done the work for you. I have done the work for you. I have calculated that American time zone for you. And then to post after and say, so what time is it Pacific? Bitch, use Google. I gave you 2 times. How do you want me to fucking hold your hand? So while that introduction is out of the way, welcome to Rate My Deck 2017, where I will be rating your decks. And like I said, I was sent 61, and I believe 5 of them I had to just delete because you sent me fucking pictures. So I don't know what the grand total we have here is, but roughly if we get through about 1 deck per minute, we should be able to make this show an hour and a half. So that's our target. We're aiming for an hour and a half. So shall we begin? Is everyone sitting comfortably? I hope you've got snacks and shit with you because, like I said, this is going to be a long one. So, let's begin. Now, when I click this deck edit button, we will be going for 1 hour and a half. I said to myself I would take your decks and I would look over them before the show, and I would just scroll through them, and I would do about 30. I'd try leaving 20 meta and 10 rogue, just to keep the balance there. But so many guys, I really appreciate just how nice everyone was trying to get their submission through. I really appreciate how much you want to participate, and that means a lot to me. So I'm determined for the first show of 2017 to include every single deck I was sent, except for the retards that sent me pictures. Fuck off, I'm not typing out your deck list. I'm not typing out your fucking Table 500 deck list. I'm sorry, I will show your Table 500 deck list on stream, but I'm not typing it, okay? I am way too busy for that. I have so many things going on in my life. I can't sit and type out Gofu the Vague Shadow for the 50th time in my life. I can't sit down and type out Shura the fucking Gay Whirlwind or whatever it's called. I don't know. So, let's begin. Deck edit. Alright, first up we've got 002 Pendle Clownblade. So first of all, nice title. So basically what we have here is, we have a Joshua Schmidt pendulum list from Euros 2016 that got put forward 8 months into a portal, and you decided to play Joshua's list with some rank 4s. You just took Josh's list and made it bad. Why do you have 1 random strike here? What is that for? Why is there 1 random strike? What is this card? Dragonix the Empowered Warrior. I believe that's the field spell thing, Empowering Armory. I kind of see what you're doing here. You're trying to go for like a rank 4 pendulum deck. That's kind of cool. It's I like the wizard. I like the concept, but you built it badly. So we're gonna skip it. Sorry. Next we have Ignite Zexal Lock. So this is the S0 Turbo deck, I believe. Let me just have a look here, and I think this is probably gonna go through because S0 is pretty good. Now I don't really know what the field spell does. Gain 300 attack once per turn, target one Ignite card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add one Ignite card from your deck to your hand. Is that not literally just what the Ignite cards do? Is this card good in Ignites? I don't think this is good in Ignites, but I see what you're doing. I do like the concept. I do understand. I guess it's just an easier way to search the rank 4. Remember when you hyped S0? That card's broken, man. Someone's gonna break it eventually. Yeah, I like this deck. We'll keep this in. Oh, I've got this deck twice apparently. Yeah, okay, let's delete one copy of it. Alright, next up we've got number 1 toolbox. So this is interesting. Field spell isn't good. It's better to max out on the knights themselves, since the knight is always better in hand than the field. What he said. Alright, so we've got a rank 4 deck here. Toolbox, I guess. There's an infinity in here. So you've got a little chronomaly engine going on. And this card is normal summon, add one chronomaly card from your deck to your hand. So I guess you normal summon Neberdest and then special Golden Jet, make infinity, and then you've got rank 4 plays. Master Pendulum, of course, is so good with Dinoster. Like, I love Master Pendulum. I don't care how weak the deck is now. I just love Master Pendulum. It's honestly one of my favorite monsters. But yeah, I think other than that, it's actually quite solid, to be honest. I do like this list. I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with playing Face Off. Face Off is a great card, but then it means you have to play Garnet. 2 Garnets, it seems. So, and then we have Fire Flux. I don't really know what this does. It's okay. I can't remember what it does. It's okay. I like this list. We'll keep it in. Abyss Actors RMD. What is RMD? No Kirin, bad list. Ah, that is true. You're not playing Kirin. I guess you were going for pure rank 4, but I would still play 1 Kirin, even if you're not going to play the Bambukas. Okay, we have Abyss Actor cards. I'm not going to read the Abyss Actor cards. I'm just going to say stream chat, yes or no. Do we keep this? Yes or no? I have no idea if this is a good list. But I think Card of Demise in a Pendulum deck is probably not smart. Enter the Abyss Actor. Wait, Max C with Card of Demise? You've built your deck badly. Okay, try again. I don't know what this deck does, but you built it badly. Try again. You don't play Max C with Card of Demise. Alright, we have Awesome Spellcasters. Is this not just a net deck of that Madur deck from YCS Bochum? Is this not literally just a net deck? Like, because I know what you're doing. You're going for Bahamut Toad Turbo, but like, is this not literally just card for card that deck from Bochum? What is this random ratio of 1 Cyclone, 1 Twister? That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I don't know. Ugh. I should probably be quite brutal from the start. 4 card side deck sucks. I'm not rating the side deck. I'm completely ignoring the side deck. Alright, we'll keep it in for now, even though we'll discuss it later. Alright, Battery Man. You didn't do anything cool here. You didn't do anything like super like crazy and unique. You literally you're just playing Battery Man. Like, you're not playing like cool stuff, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing like, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. It's just like, you're just fucking playing Battery Man with traps. And trap stun. Like, what are you gonna trap stun? Oh, I guess I'll chain D barrier. Oh, great trap stun. I hope you got lots of fucking value out of that. Speedroid Menko. When this card declares a direct attack, special this from your hand. In attack possession, if you do change your face, unless your opponent controls the defense. That's sort of okay in Battery Man, isn't it? Main Shadow and Prismaris for Jerry Mash. De Patria's Nightmare. Okay, we're keeping this deck in just for Alessandro. Alright, Blue Eyes. I'm bored already. Delete. No offense, man. Sorry, I just fucking hate that deck. Brilliant Heretics. Alright, this is interesting. It's a whole lot of fucking garnets in your deck. Jesus Christ. Blue Eyes, Dragon Accursed. Red Eyes Black Dragon, Wattail Dragon, and Labradorite Dragon. Why do you need this many fucking vanillas? Am I wrong? Like, do you really need this many vanillas? I don't think you need this many vanillas and Blue Eyes. Again, I really hate this ratio of why are you people playing more than 40 cards and 3 desires? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Ugh. I like the concept though. What does it make? I guess it makes lots of Ultimayas and 1 Crystal Wing, 1 Beals. So I guess you make Crystal Wing Beals and then I'm gonna Castel your Beals. Oh, JK buddy, I have a Crystal Wing. Too many vanillas though. Yeah. Honestly, if anything, the reason I'm going to delete this deck, it's because of the 1 Twister and 42 cards with 3 desires and 2 trade-in. I don't know how you thought this ratio was intelligent. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm being harsh, guys, but you know we did agree that we'd be butchering your decks today. All right, Buster Blader. Let's delete that. Buster Blader Pure. Oh, let's delete that. I'm glad you sent these through to me. All right, Black Wings, one of my most favorite archetypes. You are playing Black Wings, just with D barriers and solemns. It's just Black Wings with traps, man. Just some traps, yo. Now you're not playing more than 1 instant fusion, in a rank 4 deck. Well, it's not really rank 4, I guess, but I don't know. Is instant fusion good in this deck? It is good in this deck. What does this make? Like, you're playing Gladius, that's not good. If the only monster you control is 1 Black Wing, so other than Gladius, you can special it from your hand. Once per turn, this card can be destroyed by battle. Alright, so it's not a tuner. And then we've got Harmattan, the Dust. If you control Black Wing other than, you can special this from your hand. Do you know what's interesting, right? Every single Black Wing requires you to have a Black Wing to special it. So you can flood the field and do crazy synchro plays with Black Wings. But the problem is like if they stop that normal summon, like if you like normal summon Blizzard and then they strike it, like that's it. Like all your Black Wings that you can special, you can't do anymore. So really I would play Gofu in Black Wings. Just don't use the effect to summon the tokens. Honestly, I would play Gofu. You can just summon out little guys like Pakaya. You know, Gofu Pakaya makes level 8s. Get a search in the end phase. Decent combo. I'm spending way too much talking about Black Wings. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to keep it in because I like Black Wings. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm biased. Gofu's not good. Gofu sucks. Yeah, well, you fucking stream chat sucks. Alright, Chaos Dragons. This is one of my first decks ever that I took to it. This is actually the first deck I ever took into a competitive tournament. Or was it Agents? I'm pretty sure it was Agents. So this is the first or second deck I ever played in an actual competitive tournament. Was Chaos Dragons. And it seems pretty cool. Doesn't seem bad. It's pretty decent. Why are you playing 1 instant fusion? What is this for? What is that for? Why is that here? Ugh. Why? What is it for? Literally, it's 1 target in your entire deck as Raiden. To like, so you Norden out Raiden, and then you make Castel or Direwolf. That's your play with 1 instant fusion. Ugh. Other than the instant fusion, it's actually quite a good deck. It's actually quite a solid list. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. I like the Malleys. I like the 1 Dark Flare because you play 1 for. There's a reason you play 1, but I can't remember. And your side deck is just other cool cards you thought you were going to include, but didn't, I guess. 3 Skarm is a lot of Garnets. Yeah, I'm not really seeing what the Skarms do. I mean, like, Tribute Fodder, and then you can occasionally mill and get a search, but, like, if you mill... Let's say you use your Tour Guides and you mill Skarm. What are you searching? Eccentric? Can you search Eccentric? No, it needs to be dark. She's light. It's not terrible. I'll keep it. Alright, Cyber Dragons. This is interesting. Like how you didn't click sort, you made a sort of pie chart for your deck. I like how you made, like, you know, we've got like a quarter of your deck is like traps, and then like this quarter here is like spells, and then this half here is like, yeah. I like how you did like a yeah. Anyway, I like how your extra deck is just What the fuck is your extra deck? It's just 3 Nova and double infinity. It's just 10 cards. What is this? Alright, Daedalus is kind of cool, I think. Must be special by having 4 more lights in your graveyard. Can be special in other ways. Eugenics Ally Reliever. What does this guy do? If you negate the activation of a spell, trap, or effect monster affected by your opponent, you can special this from your hand. That is so situational. That is so situational. That is like, I need to have the combo pieces to make infinity, and then I have to negate something with infinity in the hopes that they don't have a follow-up, and then I special it from my hand, and it does nothing. It does nothing. So my opponent goes like, I don't know, Pot of Desires, negate with infinity. Haha, special reliever. And then what? Next? Oh my god, this card is so shit. The quick draw thing is kind of interesting, but then you've got Galaxy Soldiers as well, and it's like you might be discarding a little too much for your hand, and Cyber Dragons don't do really anything in the grave other than core, and even then you need to not have a monster, so I feel like you've got way too much discard fodder, and the fact that you didn't sort your deck or bother to include a 15 card extra is enough for me to delete this. Sorry, thanks for trying. Chaos Dragon, oh, I already got that. Alright, Dark Lords. 2 Christia, 2 Fiend, 2 Gamma Seal, 2 Twister, 1 Eradication, 1 of the Mind Control. Looks fine. It's Dark Lords, whatever. It's not. It's the standard, yeah. That's it. We'll keep it in. Alright, DDD 1. Oh shit. How many DDD decks did I save here? Fuck me, man. I've been sent like 3 decks under the name of DDD. Alright. Time to criticize this. Why is there 3 Lamia? Do you really need 3 Lamia? Where art thou? I guess that's why. You add it to your hand. You add Kepler maybe. Dark Contract with the Witch. It's an okay list. No Armageddonites though. Hehe. Why is there 3 Lamia though? Surely that's not necessary. You always play 3 Lamia. No you don't. Duncan's only playing like 1 or 2. Alright, we'll keep it in. DDD OCG. Fucking hell. Like, this is gonna be like, how many DDD lists am I gonna have to rate tonight? Book of Moon isn't terrible, I think. Book of Moon isn't terrible. This guy's playing 3 Where Art Thou? So 3 Gate, 3 Where Art Thou, 3 Kepler, and like 3 Lamia. Is that not a bit much? And a 1-for-1. Emptiness is the only trap. I feel like you're playing too many Dark Contracts of the Swamp King. Not the Forbidden one, that one's shit. It's alright, I guess. There's no Armageddonite or Zephyros. You're behind, bro. Alright, another DDD list. Right, let's just eliminate the DDD. Which one's the best one here? So this one has the Witch one. This one has like Book of Moon and like Raigeki. Okay, I think this one titled DDD OCG is my favorite one. Other than the 2 Swamp King, I think this one is probably my favorite list out of these 3. We should probably pick one of them because like number 1. What you mean the one with like 1 Where Art Thou? 3rd is best. The first one is best. 2 Swamp is a knee, but it's not too bad. I don't like Where Art Thou. OCG list is the best. It's kind of 50-50, honestly. Ugh, I tell you what, we'll roll a dice. So nobody said second, so we'll do the 1st and 3rd list. So we'll roll a dice for this. All right. So 1, 2, 3 is the OCG one. 4, 5, 6 is the other one. Right, where is it? Roll my dice on top of this book. All right, you ready, boys? You ready? It's a 5. All right, what did I say? No, a 5 was. I don't even fucking remember. Stream, help me out. What was the 5? Was it the OCG one or the regular one? I'm such an idiot. It was 1, apparently. 1. Okay. So this one with the one where after with the 1-for-1. Okay, right. Alright, so let's delete the OCG one. Let's delete this one. Alright. I think I fixed it. Okay. So this guy sent me a deck called Deck. I was waiting for these cards to load up. I was seriously waiting for them to load up. And I was waiting, like, what are these white cards going to be? Because there's like 10 cards that were all blanked out in white because they were downloading from the server. And then, because they were all part of the same archetype, it was just fucking budgeon. Brilliant fucking budgeons with Momarat. You know what? I'm going to keep this in because this is actually a really good build. Other than this fucking centipede and the 2 garnet and the 1 instant fusion. You people are fucking stupid. Stop doing that. Please stop doing that. And what is this? Oh, this is that Zodiac trap. Duncan levels of troll. This is good. This is like, do you guys not understand how good Zodiac is with like any deck? Especially Kagasuchi. Like, you can make Drancia Kagasuchi and you can just have this like beefy as fuck Kagasuchi with like a Drancia to stop it from being like stopped in any way. Missing Tensu. Fuck off, missing Tensu. Neg 1 card. You play 3 Harumi, 3 Arasuda. Yeah, you're missing the Harumis, honestly. You should play way more at Harumis. What is it? Do you need to banish a Bujin monster or Beast Warrior? Oh, that'd be pretty broken if you could banish a Beast Warrior. I feel like you're missing instant fusions. Pot of Desires. Wait a minute. No, you can't play Pot of Desires and Bujins. In any Zoo deck, actually. Never mind. I'm going to do a video on that, actually. Alright, I'm going to keep that. I think that's funny. Alright, boys. The next deck is called Duncan Turbo. I have a feeling this might be the winner tonight. This might be the winner tonight. Alright, Duncan Turbo. It's just every Duncan card that's ever existed. It's an Ignite engine with Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, King's Knight, Vanity's Ruler, Gofu's Triple Garbage Lord, Triple Garbage Ogre. Oh, fucking hell. Right, Duncan Turbo gets to stay. Gravekeepers. It's just Gravekeepers with traps, and you didn't even include D-Barrier. If you're going to play a shit deck, just put the good traps in. Why are you playing Safe Zone and no D-Barrier? Delete. Harpies. My eyes are bleeding. Infernity update. What the fuck is this? Like Infernity hand loop? This is kind of okay. Duncan, thoughts on this? Duncan, thought on the Infernity deck. Alright, Kaiju when second, Shadow's first. Kaiju when second, Shadow's first. Alright, okay. Ah, so you're playing trains that smoke screens. It's pretty smart. You didn't click sort though. I like the concept. The ratios all look good. That's a pass for me. I like that. That's a cool. Cosmo Kaiju 2. 7 swords. What the fuck is your side deck, by the way? Oh, it's like a full going first engine. Like, your entire deck is a going first engine. Oh my god, that is so funny. Look at this. Look at the smoke screen. It's like, literally 15 of your cards is like, well, I'm going first this game. Okay, interesting. I quite like that. I'll keep it in. Cosmofo Similinion. Similinion? What the fuck does that mean? Alright, Metalfoe's ships. Metalfoe's Cosmo. Right. Why are you playing like 2 Summoner's Art when you could just like cut the Summoner's Art and then you'd have 40 cards and then like that's your deck. I mean, everything else seems fine. It's good ratio. Sort of. No Bismugear though. I guess you kind of have to get Bismugear if you're going to play another engine. If you're going to play Foe's Cosmo, why not max on terraformings? Shouldn't you be playing like, I don't know, Town is your best card? Is it? Okay. Well, because you can like Cosmo Town, pop Cosmo Town, add that. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. Chat's pointed out a good point. You should be playing terraforming. So let's delete that. All right, lawn mowing. This isn't even like, is it Minerva? It's kind of Minerva. It's literally just lawn mowing. This is what this deck's called. It's lawn mowing. Magical Mallet to draw lawn mowing in 60 cards. This looks really neat though. Look how like tidy this deck is. It's like 2 2 3 3 3 3 3 2 2 1 2 1 2. It's pretty good. Delete. Deck sucks. Hey, I quite like this. I think this is funny. He's just playing a graveyard deck. Magical Mallet. No, a Magical Mallet is good. It pays for itself after you draw the left arm of the lawn mowing. Why even ruin foes with Cosmo? Nah, I like this deck. This looks funny. I'm gonna keep it in. Alright, Lightsworn Zodiac with lawn mowing. Oh Jesus, we're gonna get a lot of these today, aren't we? Like Magical Mallet, okay. We're gonna get a lot of fucking auto lose to hero. Nice Dark Claw shit. What do I do with these cards? Kaiju, Lightsworn, Speedroid, Zoo. Beast Warriors. Ignite. Oh, no, it's not an Ignite. It's that Bujin card. Alright. Looks interesting. Alright, we have to decide between Lawn Mowing or Lightsworn Zodiac. So I'm going to delete Lawn Mowing. As funny as your deck is, like, we're going to have to go with the Lightsworn Zodiac. Alright, there's another Lightsworn deck here. Alright, this is just pure Lightsworn. Right, see when I made my video, I was like, guys, this is for Prague format and this is for Seattle format. And none of these, like one of the decks so far has played Momorat. So this deck is wrong. Wrong deck. Incorrect deck. Wrong deck. Pendulum Reborn in Metalfoes and no Molmorats. Wrong deck. It's pretty ratios though. It's pretty ratios. It looks very neat indeed. 3 3 3. There's 3 Nekomat because I don't know. The Bujin Pendulum isn't TCG legal. Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, bro. You're disqualified. You're disqualified. You're disqualified. Where were we? Metalfoes with Pendulum Reborn. 3 painful sucks, lol. No, it doesn't. You suck. Don't make me time you out for being stupid. What is Pendulum Reborn? I haven't even read this card. Special 1 Pendulum from your extra deck or graveyard. Okay, cool. So when you strike my Kirin, haha, get wrecked, boy. Like, it's not terrible. It's not blowing my deck off, so we'll just delete it. It's just Metalfoes. I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna impress me with Metalfoes. Mermail Frogs. Well, you're not playing Molmorat. I'll tell you that much. Isn't this just Patrick Hoban's list? I don't think he played any traps though. I think he only played like Sphere. Alright. I feel like your ratio's wrong. Is it not supposed to be like 3 and 2 of the frogs? And then you have Kaijus as well for going first, but like you're going second. It's like, sometimes I'm going to go first with my deck, and sometimes I go second, but I don't know, and sometimes... Oh, 44 cards? I didn't even realize. See, because it's a perfect square, I thought it was just 40. 44 cards and 1 single desires. It's time to go. I'm sorry, it's time to go. Right, Mermels. Moria of Greed, Dark Hole. Did you just... This is literally just Jordan's deck. I think. Oh, there's Dark Holes, so I guess not. There's Moria of Greeds and like... Oh, Twisters, I suppose. Looks fine. Where's your Neptibus? Where's your Neptibus? Where's your Neptibus? Am I blind? Oh. False alarm. I'm retarded. There's an Neptibus. That's a standard build. It's so fucking boring, but Jesus, I feel like I have to include one in Mermail list. Necro's Burning Abyss Toad. I'm actually scared to click this. What have I gotten myself into? It's midnight and I just want to sleep, but I'm going in on a Necro's Burning Abyss Toad list. I really don't want to click this, but I feel like I fucking have to. I'm digging it. Look at all these Colossalasses. You can just pitch your Burning Abyss from your hand and summon Colossalas. Dante plus Colossalas. Next. 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 I love it. I love it. What even is that? I don't know, but I love it. Necro's Burning Toads. Alright, we've got Nurse Burn. You can search Reficule now, I believe, right? There is a way to search her now, I heard, apparently. There's a Dark Lord card here. Discard, and 1 Dark Lord card. Draw 2 cards during the player's turn. Pay 1,000, target 1 Dark Lord spell chant. Apply that effect, then shuffle that target into deck. You can only... I'm not understanding the synergy here. Does anyone want to explain this to me? Why 41 cards? Good fucking question. An untargetable Colossalis. Do you know how much ABC struggles to kill that? Exactly, Duncan's right. Fallen One is a Dark Lord. Is she? Oh yeah, Dark Lord Nurse Reficule. But like... But what do you do though? You just pitch an extra... Read the spell card. Are you stupid? Add 1 Dark Lord card from your deck to your hand. Well, I didn't realize Nurse was a Dark Lord. That makes sense. Well, that makes lots of sense. That's kind of cool. I guess this works. Don't know why you're playing 41 cards though. Fucking hell, man. All you had to do was like, I don't know, cut the maxis and play like fucking Poison of the Old Cockface or something. Odd Eyes Magician. Like, how did you think... So you go to YCS Seattle in 2017 and you bring a deck from 2015. Like, it works, good ratios, everything's looks fine, but fucking hell, like, just like taking Glad Beasts to fucking Mermail format. Orichalc Turbo. What does that mean? What does that mean? Orichalc's not worth making a deck surrounded around him. Like, what? What does that mean? How is this any different from a regular Metaphors list, except you're playing Endless Trap Hole or Floodgate Trap Hole? How is that? What makes this Orichalc Turbo other than the fact that you're playing more Orichalcs? Eclipse. Eclipse plus Ori. What? I'm not understanding. Defense piercing dot deck. What the fuck? That's so shit. That is so shit. Oh my god. No. No. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. So you made this deck so you could set their monsters and kill them through the Book of Eclipse. Oh my god. You are not for real. Oh my god. So why didn't you just cut these endless trap holes for like Swords of Concealing Light? You know? Like, you're playing 2 Book of Eclipse in this Orichalc Turbo deck. You know what? If you actually just played more of these book cards and like Auric and like the Swords of Revealing Light, I would have actually let this go through to the next round. But you built it badly. Want to draw sometimes, but not all the time. But sometimes I want to kill you. Sometimes I don't want to kill you. No fucking way. That is so funny. That is so fucking funny. That is so funny. That is so hilarious. You made a deck so you could pierce them twice per game. That is the most pathetic win condition I've ever heard of. I'm gonna pierce you twice per game. I don't know why I find that so funny. It's just really like hilarious to me. Oh. Right. So it seems good. What the fuck is this? Paleozoic Eldonia. Why have I never seen this before? Target 1 face-up monster on the field. It gains 500 attack and defense until the end of the... Oh, that's why I've never seen it before. It's garbage. So you, in your mind, you thought you'd rather play So instead of Solemn Strike, instead of the third Solemn Strike, you're playing Rush Recklessly. You're playing Rush Recklessly in 2017. I guess technically it's a Rush Recklessly on legs. A very beefy 1200 legs, I might add. Oh, and there's no barrier. I didn't realize there was no barrier, but I guess he kind of decided that the artifact engine was better than the barrier because of space, so it kind of makes sense to cut barrier so that you can Allenoids your own scythe, or you can simply draw Sanctum. That works. So I kind of understand why he cut barrier, but honestly I'd rather just like cut this fucking Rush Recklessly, cut a Marella. What the fuck is this? Hallucigenia. Target one monster in the field, its attack and defense become half its current attack and defense. Oh my god, you playing Shrink? Why? Like, just cut fucking Shrink and Rush Recklessly and one Marella and you can play 3D barrier. And like, I don't know, cut like one Wabaku for a third strike. And this deck would have been amazing. Do you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'll do it for you. So, I'm going to keep this list. It's not going to win because you built it. It's not bad, okay. I'm being a bit harsh. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. I'm going to play something similar to this next format. 2 Marella is correct. 2 Marella is correct. Your mom's correct. Performer Pal Zoo. 3 Wabaku staple. 3 Pacaya is the worst part. No, there's not 3 Pacaya. It was 3 Canadian, 1 Pacaya. 2 Marella seems okay, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, 2 Marella is fine, but like, why not just play 1 Marella so you can like search it if you need to, or you can keep your ratios in balance, and then play something like D-Barrier instead, which is amazing. Alright, anyway, Pendulum Rising with Zoo. So let's try to, let me try to figure out what are you trying to do with this deck? What are you trying to accomplish? So basically, you're trying to combo off with your Rat, and then Pendulum Rising the last summon, so you don't make a rank 4. Instead, you summon out Sorcerer, popping itself and 1 random scale to search Joker and Unicorn perhaps, and then you Pendulum Summon after. It seems like a good idea. Glasgow doesn't actually know how Paleozoics work. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't know how Paleozoics work. I know how it works, but I think I understand the value of D-Barrier. The point of Zoo Engine is you search King Bear and Swing Cobra. Duncan, don't make me time you out. Alright, I think this deck's okay, but there's an Empowering Armory here. Is that supposed to be here? I don't understand. Because, like, you could have just cut one of these guys of each and then, like, it's funny how many times people try to attack over my Toad and I buff it. Do you know what the problem is there? They shouldn't be trying to attack over your Toad. Do you know why? Because you have a fucking Dupe Frog on the field. That's what that does. Do you not? I'm the one who doesn't know the deck. I just learned last week from my good friend Jobina George that you summon Dupe Frog in their standby phase, so they can't be over your fucking thing. So you don't need Rush Recklessly. Let's see. No D-Barrier means you can probably you can't afford it. What? So you can afford Desires, Toad, and Strike, but you can't go the extra mile for D-Barriers? Let's see. Anyway, this Zoo list, I really don't know what to say. Maybe, I guess. Alright. Some idiot sent me 2 Psy-Frame decks. I'm just gonna delete your deck because you're playing Psy-Frames in Zoo format. Sorry. I fucking hate that deck. No offense. I hate that deck. Actually, full offense. I despise that deck with a passion. It's retarded. Red Eyes Ritual Zolkin. Well, this involves me reading Red Eyes cards. So, Red Eyes, yes or no, guys? Is this a good build? Return of the Red Eyes. If you control Red Eyes monster, target 1 normal monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is in your possession, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard, target 1 Red Eyes monster in your graveyard, summon it. That is so underwhelming. That is so fucking underwhelming. That is really wow. Rum Cyber Angels. What are you rumming into? Is it the what is it? This thing? Masquerade? Umbral Horror Masquerade. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster is activated on your opponent's center field, detach one, negate the activation. Send one card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, and if you're that's fucking good. That's really good. And I accidentally deleted it. Whoops. Let's go back. Rum Cyber Angels. Is this what you're rumming into? I guess you have a lot of options to rum into. So you have like a fucking Infinity Trishula? That's really good. This is really good. And then Vylon Disigma, which is detach one material, target one face-up effect your opponent controls, equip that target to this card when this card battles a monster with the same attribute as equip monster, destroy that monster at the start of the damage step. Alright, so Cataster the Equipper. But yeah, the rum targets look cool. Detach one from this card, draw one card. You can only use the effect of Fair Cheer Girl once per turn. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, can I just say this Umbral Horror card looks absolutely fucking crazy. Jesus, like you try and make a play and then like you negate it and then pitch a card at their hand. I quite like this. I don't know anything about the main deck. Oh, I just looked at the main deck. I just went straight for the extra deck because I saw Rum and I just noticed that you're playing one instant fusion in a rank 4 deck.
You're fucking stupid.
What you could do is just cut your traps for like emptiness and like 2 instant fusion, and you'd have a good deck. But instead, you played 1 instant fusion. 1 rum in a rum deck. Because you want to see sometimes I'm in my rum deck, I want to draw the rum sometimes I want to rum. Okay. It's not very good. Sorry. It needs work. It needs work. Alright, Schwarze Illusion. What does that mean? Black Illusion. This guy's pretty serious about his roleplay here. We have Dark Magic Curtain, so we're gonna just delete that one. Shiranui. Well, at least there's 3 instant fusion. How are you playing Terratops and no Molmarat? Just delete. Spellbook Demise. I sent you the explanation about my Kaiju Cosmo deck in the same mail as the list. Yeah. As you can imagine, 60 emails, all of them with like a little bit of writing each. I can't read them all. Sorry. Alright, what is this? Princess the Pump Princess, the Princess of Ghosts in Spellbook Demise. If I read this card and it isn't at least somewhat kind of understandable, I'm gonna read this card. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm going to read your Pumpkin Princess. Okay? I'm going to read your Pumpkin Princess. And if it's okay, if it's even just slightly playable, I won't ban you from my chat, my YouTube, and I won't blacklist you from my email, and I won't like hate you. Okay? So let's just establish some ground rules here. I'm gonna read your card now. If this face-up card is destroyed while in a monster card zone, you can place it face-up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card, instead of sending it to the graveyard. So I've read half of it, and it's a Crystal Beast. So this next half of this paragraph better be something really special. This better be really special, or you're going to be a very, very, very upset subscriber. While this card is treated as a continuous spell card by this effect, during each player's standby phase, place 1 pumpkin counter on this card. All monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense for each pumpkin counter. So what I'm going to do is check my email and see which one of you sent me this. You're lucky you didn't put the name of your deck in your email's title, because let's just make it a benefit that I don't know who you are. Let's just delete this and move on. Alright, statue. Fucking pumpkin counter. Why aren't you just playing fucking Star Hall? It literally does the same thing, except it gives your guys 100s. Like, I don't... You can't... What goes on in your mind sometimes, people? When you send me these deck lists, like, and you build your decks, and you sit there and you look at the card database and you think to yourself, the problems of Spellbook. How can I fix the problems of Spellbook? What is it about Spellbooks that I can do to just make them do a little bit better? What Spellbooks are missing is an unsearchable level 3 monster that I can set, have destroyed, activate as a spell, and then slowly but surely minus 100 attack off each of their monsters. Okay, barrier statue stun. Prideful Roar. There's nothing interesting about this deck. Not a single thing about your deck is cool or unique or... Nothing is... Fuck this deck. Right. I'm halfway through and I've already blown about 4 nerves. TCG Blue Eyes. And you're not playing Zoo. Why aren't you playing Momorat? Why is... When did my channel become this place where you guys can just send me, like, garbage? I was expecting all these crazy Zoo variants because I said Zoo's legal. DDD's legal. And I've been sent 3 DDD lists out of 60. And, like, literally 3 decks had Zoo in them. And you guys are just sending me, like, Blue Eyes with, like, Scolding. Great. I'm glad you've innovated a lot in the last 6 months this thing's been legal. Delete. TCG Chainburn. Why are you playing Ghost Reaper? You're playing Scapegoat. No. Please. Leave me alone. No. I thought it was supposed to be a shit show. No, this is... Fuck. I don't know what this deck's supposed to do. Banish your opponent's boss monster and then lose slowly because you don't have enough burn cards. Like, I don't know. Right. TCG Masked Hero. Oh look, a hero list. That's been slowly diluted into a shit list because there's a Necroface here and a different dimension reincarnation. Wow, I am so entertained right now. This is really great. Is anyone else having fun? I am having a lot of fun. Wow, this is so good. I am loving it. I absolutely am on top of the moon with this list. It is so fun. I cannot wait to play this deck in every locals I ever attend. I love it. Yay. Delete. What are we on to next? Tier 0 new meta. Oh, this name. This fucking name of this deck is going to trigger me. Right, so we've got Frog, Gradle, High Tide, Gyojin. This is actually kind of cool. This is actually kind of cool. I think the pumpkin may have broken... It's actually broken me as a person. Does anyone else like this deck? I think this is really fucking hilarious. Gradle Split. Target face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that target. Gains 500 attack during main phase. While this card is equipped to a monster by this effect, send this from your graveyard. Destroy the equipped monster if you do. Especially to Gradle. With different names from your deck, but destroy them during the end phase. Any reason you're playing High Tide Gyojin over Aquamadur? Just curious, by the way. I'm not judging you. I'm just wondering why. I guess it kind of looks like a retarded frog. No Turupurun for rabbit. I don't know what that means. I'm determined to find out what that is though. Turupurun. Why do you know that card? Why do you know that card? Oh, I don't like the traps though. I think like someone said like, yeah, you could probably just play like unexpected die and like special this guy from your deck to make like your toads faster. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, Volcanic Star Seraphs. Oh, okay, Jeff Jones from 2015. Great deck, friend. Fucking hell. Thanks for sending me that. Alright, what the fuck am I smoking? What the fuck am I smoking, deck? See what I mean? I would have at least probably considered it, but you're playing Speedroids and no Molmarat, like... I would have at least thought about it, but no, you're just playing... Handlupo Jama. What is this? Should... Oh. Like, if you played Molmarat in this deck, you could at least be fucking playable despite all, like, Oja magic and shit you're running. But instead you thought, no. Right. Ojamas. It's not even Ojamas, it's like, what does the deck do? It's like Synchro Jamas. Synchro Jamas. Synchro Jamas. See? That's kind of cool. See, if you called your deck something like Synchro Jamas, I would have kept it in, but you called it What the Fuck Am I Smoking? And honestly, rather than a creative name, it's just a really good question. What are you smoking? One Royal Firestorm Guards. Wait, what? In here? Does one of the Ojamas not special the rest? Yeah, red does, but like... I was going to put a basic Zodiac there, but I thought it would be too common, so I never submitted it. I haven't had one single just pure Zodiac list. I've had like random Zodiac lists with like... There's been Zodiac Lightsworns, but that's it. I'm going to delete your Ojama list, I'm sorry. It's just not like... Alright, I can see there's like 4 Zoo lists at the bottom, that's why. Probably because as we're doing it alphabetical order, all the Zoo lists are at the bottom. That does kind of make sense. I'm kind of retarded. Right, Yangzing Metalfoes. There's no thing here though. There's no Molmarats, so I'm assuming Molmarat's good in this deck. You can Drancia pop your own guy and stuff. I think I'm going to build Zodiac Speedroid Pumpkin Princess. What type of deck are you looking for? I don't know, just something cool, unique, and like whatever. So what is this random painful decision for? That's what I want to know. 2 combination. Why combination? Is there any reason you play combination over like, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. It's not like blowing my dick off. It's just it's pretty standard. YCS Prague first place. Alright, we've got 60 card Lawn Mowing Infernoid. Is this a good lawn? I've honestly never seen an Infernoid lawn mowing list yet, so I don't really know if this is actually good. I know they have a new Infernoid, I believe, somewhere. Is there a new Infernoid? Oh, these are all the old ones. Nothing crazy here. Void Imagination, Void Vanishment. What does Vanishment do again? Discard 1 card, add a Void spell card. Playing 60 card. Oh, this is the good one, right? Void Madness. Send 1 Void spell trap from your hand or face up from your field to graveyard, except Null and Void. Special summon up to 3. What is Null and Void, by the way? It's in like it's in all of them. Oh right, because it's the only card in the game that has Void in it. That isn't like. All right, okay. People play level 6 now. Well, which one's level 6? Primias or something? Oh, Sejta. There's 1 random Sejta. What does it do? When this card declares an attack, you can have your opponent banish 1 card from the extra deck. When this card declares an attack, you can have your opponent banish 1 card in their extra deck. Bizarre. Zoo Engine is better than Lightsworn. You can special summon 2 Decatron with Madness. Madness needs to summon exactly 8 levels. You can special the 6 and 2 Decatron from your deck. The 6 and 2 Deca. So you do 1 Sigta and 2 Deca. So if you mill your 1 Sigta and you draw Madness, is that not like, fuck, what do I summon? It's good enough to keep, I guess. You can probably play around with it sometime. Alright, you send you Zodiac. This is standard. Probably gonna win because it's like the only standard Zodiac list I've been sent. Wait a minute. This is fucking Yusenju. What the fuck? What are you? What? What's why is there Yusenjus in this list? Alright, let's see. Then we just have Zodiac. Alright, so this is Shadal Zoo. It's looks pretty good, honestly. I don't know about the glow up bulb. Is that like searchable somehow? Seems kind of random. Oh, I guess it's an earth target, that's why. But I mean, you get 2 Yosens off of Zodiac combo, seems solid. Actually kind of makes sense. You are playing Pot of Desires though. That's a little bit sort of, I mean, Desires after you combo is like fine, but I mean, if you do it before you combo, well, your deck's just non-functioning. So there's far better cards to search off Bullhorn than Yusenju's. Ha! Well, that's where you're wrong, buddy. Why not a full Yusenju? Because then that's more Yusenju cards, duh. It's searchable with free fusions, then a Dull Dragon. Let's see. Let's go back to that Shadal one. You're not playing Dragon for some reason. Probably cut Hedgehog for a Dragon. I honestly don't think Glow Up Bulb is worth playing because, like, if you're worried about an Earth target, you have Max C. And this is just a Garnet, basically. Like, really, it's just a Garnet. Like, clearly, you're not interested in playing it because you have 1 target in your extra deck for it. So I'd cut the Glow Up Bulb, honestly. Other than that, seems like a kind of decent list. You can search Mother Grizzly off Bullhorn, clearly better. Is that not actually good because you can make Bahamut Shark with it? Alright, Zoo Eidolon. Alright, pretty staple. Cool. We'll keep that one in. Zoo Fire Fist. I wonder if they're playing, what's that silly card Duncan played in this deck that makes Ultimaya? Looks pretty good, I guess. It's solid as Zoo can get in Fire Fist. I like it. Beast and Bahamut plus Toad. Seems good. Right. That concludes the phase 1. We've come to the end. These are all the lists that I've chosen. So we're gonna have to delete about fucking half of these. So is there any of these that come to mind that you guys want deleted? Just say them in chat and we'll delete them because we gotta get rid of 75% of these, right? So we have Ignite Zexal Lock, the S0 Turbo. There's this Performapal deck. This just a consistent Performapal deck with fucking Infinity. We've got Toad Spellcasters, Battery Man, Alessandro deck. Got fucking Blackwing deck here, Chaos Dragons, Dark Lord, DDD. The fuck is deck? Oh right, yeah, Boojins. We've got Boojins, boys. We've got the Duncan deck, and there's an Infernity deck that's a little bit bad. Cosmo Kaijus, delete Toad Spellcasters. Blackwings, delete Blackwings. Oh, I like the Blackwing deck. It was cool. F-Zero Turbo did me. What was that? Regional didn't top though. Delete Cosmo Kaiju. Delete all Blackwings. There's a Paleo deck. I thought it was a pretty strong deck. Tier 0 new meta. That's a good deck. Yeah. So give me some voting in the chat, so I can see what kind of stuff you guys have been suggesting. Which one was built for half first, half second? Oh, I think it was this one. There's this Cosmo Kaiju list. It was a blind second and then like smoke screening to go first. Delete everything. I'm honestly like tempted to just delete everything. Delete the Grados. No, that deck was cool. Delete the Zoo Eidolon deck. It has Cockyotis. I don't know what that means. Should all train. There wasn't a train list, was there? Alright, let's start narrowing down. So I think most of these Zoo decks can stay. This Infernoid list can probably stay. This Paleo list, I think I want to stay. Nurseburn. I mean, it was a good idea. Right, Necro's Burning Abyss Toad. I really want this to stay, but if you think I should get rid of this, I can understand. But can I just point out that Colossalas with the Toad and the Djinn is really strong. Where is Blue Eyes White Giant? No, Blue Eyes is gone. Fuck Blue Eyes. Right, I'm gonna delete this Infinity list. It's not very good, I'm sorry. The S0 deck is not very good because of this field spell, I'm sorry. So we have a few Performer Pal lists, and I'm gonna delete this one because it doesn't have Momorats. So I like what you did with the deck there, but you just didn't take advantage of the best card in the game. So I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I'm basically gonna just start deleting decks that don't have Momorat in it. This Mermail list is very, very bland and generic, and honestly, I'm falling asleep looking at it. So while it's pretty good, it's pretty well made, there's nothing unique about it, I'm sorry. So we're deleting that. This DDD list is fucking just okay. This Dart Lord list is just so generic, I'm deleting it. Dart Lords are just so boring, I'm sorry. Yusenju Zodiac, Yangzing Metalfoes. Again, you know, because of the lack of Momorats, it has to go. The Toad Spellcaster deck, I mean, yeah, it kind of, I don't know. I see what you're doing here, but it didn't even do well this format in Bochum. How do you think it's going to survive in fucking Prague, you know? Has to go. Batteryman, we kept it here as a fucking joke. Sorry, Alessandro. Your Batteryman deck has to go. It wasn't even built well. It was 41 cards. Blackwings inevitably have to go because, mostly just because of the fact you're playing one instant fusion, and that really fucking pissed me off. The Chaos Dragons, I'm sorry, you know, I like what you did, but it's not 2012, so I think we've brought it down enough. We've got a DD list, we've got Bujins. Now, this Bujin list, I think, has to go. So, maybe if you played 3 Harumi and more instant fusions, I would have considered it, but because of the fact that you played fucking Centipede for some reason, it really baffles the mind. But at least you played Momorat, so kudos to you, man. Thanks for trying. This Cosmo Kaiju list, I'm sorry, but it's Cosmo Kaiju aren't even good now, and you expect this to go through against like Momorats, it's not gonna happen. Kaiju's win second Shadol list. Okay, so this is the Shadol train lists thing that you didn't click sort on, so I'm gonna delete it just because you didn't click sort. I'm sorry, but Shadols are just not gonna cut it against the Zodiac. Well, they might, but maybe not. Maybe not with trains. Wasn't DD list pretty standard? Yes, it was, but I feel like we should include at least one DDD deck in a 2017 format tournament. Right, how many lists are we down to? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can't believe you kept the awful DD deck with 1 Twin, 1 Cyclone. No, I didn't. Where is 1 Twin? 1 Book, 1 Raigeki. People voted for it. Delete that DD list. Plays fucking Where Art Thou in Book of Moon. Trains literally are better against Zoo than Shadol or Kaiju. Well, the DD list has to go, I think. Guys, should we get rid of Duncan Turbo? With the Garbage Ogres and the Garbage Lord and the Necro Gardener and the Infernity cards and Archfiend Rulers. The Lancias. I didn't even notice the fucking Lancias. And the Jack's Knight combo. Are we keeping Duncan? Duncan Turbo to OP. What are people saying no for? As in like no as in keep him, or yes as in like delete? Duncan Turbo too strong. Keep Duncan. Alright. Delete. Alright. So we have 5 Zodiac lists here, right? Now I need to delete about 2 of them. Alright? So we have Yosenju Zodiac, we have Shadal Zodiac, Eidolon Zodiac, Firefist Zodiac, and did I forget to do this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Volcanic? With like foolish belonging to send accelerator to scattershot? This is bad, but kind of cool. This is Starlight Road. That's pretty nifty. Delete Shadal and Volcanic Zoo. Delete all Zodiac lists playing Desires. Well, that's a good way to eliminate them. Let's have a look. Because if you're playing Desires, that was very wrong. Well, I wouldn't say it's actually wrong, because you have 6 cards. You have 9 ways to open Momorat. So you combo off, get all your Momorats out your deck, and then you Desires. It's honestly really good. I wouldn't say that playing Desires is a bad thing, because you have 9 ways to get Momorat, so... Scattershot is amazing. Shadal list keep, for fuck's sake, kill Yosenju. Right, people who seem to be really hit or miss with Yosenju, so we're gonna have to delete that. Cosmo Kaijus are better in Zoo format than now. Zodiacs can't deal well enough with field destruction. Cosmo Kaiju is playing Triple Slumber, Double Hole, and 1 Raigeki. You can also Kaiju, Raiden, or Kamunga, Stomp your Walker, or Forerunner, and OTK from there. Well, what will you draw into? I don't know, fucking, let's see. What's this guy gonna draw into after he uses his Desires? He's gonna draw into, let me just tell you real quick what he's gonna draw into. I'll tell you. Why can't I find it? Did I delete it? Oh yeah, the only guy playing Desires was the... Oh, here it is. Well, this one has it. So, Eidolons. Well, let me tell you a thing. You can draw into Maxi, Ghost Ogre, D-Barrier, Emptiness. I think that's strong enough. Delete that Eidolon Zodiac deck list, I say. He plays the Water Eidolon fusion. Oh my god, I'm not going to delete someone because... I'm not going to delete his deck because he played 1 card in the extra. This is a good list. Am I wrong? You draw the field spell, then win. Don't fucking run Desires and Eidolon. Let me tell me a thing. Needs a 3rd summoning magic. Which one's summoning magic? Is this the fusion spell? Ooh, you're only playing 2 of the fusion spell? That's, is that not bad? Actually, the water isn't bad against Frog deck. He doesn't have waters. Surely there's a way for him to make this. Okay, this guy must be next leveling us. He's surely not just playing an unsummonable monster in his list. That doesn't make sense. Why would you... Is it with Shit, you don't even have waters in your extra deck. How the fuck do you make this lat? How do you summon this? It's for frogs, nerd. Read the fusion. Can it be targeted or destroyed by an opponent's card effect? This card can attack while in face-up defense. If it does, apply does... Okay, I've read the card. Read the fusion. Okay. Fusion blah 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 blah. You can also banish monsters from your field and or either player's graveyard. Ah, yes. Either player's graveyard. Banish that Ronin Totem. So why the fuck are you complaining about him playing the... Why are you complaining about him playing this then? It's good against frogs. Well, you're silly if you think this was bad. Right, anyway, we need to get rid of 1 more, so... Right, so Shadal Zoo, Firefist Zoo, Eidolon Zoo, or Volcanic... Alright, we're fucking deleting Volcanic Zoo. Why am I even asking the chat? It's pretty obvious which one we delete there. Alright, Nurse Burn, I'm sorry. This isn't fucking 2003 BC. YCS Prague. I don't like this Infernoid list, honestly. I don't think 60 cards is the way to go. Do you know what happens when you build a bullshit deck? You just made their list. What? Was that English? Delete Firefist. No, my Nurse Burn. No, fuck off. We're not playing Nurse Burn. Right, tier 0 new meta. Is this one staying? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we need to cut it down to about 5 and then we can get on to phase 3. Infernoid list has mistakes like one Sejta needs at least 2. What about tier 0 new meta, guys? I think that it's I like what you did, and it's really funny and entertaining. But honestly, I think if it wasn't for these traps, I don't think these traps are good. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna delete this. Is there any objections to deleting tier 0 new meta? You killed Aqua Madur, kill the Grados, delete this. Mrs. Pumpkin Prince. What the heck is phase 3? Well, phase 3 is when we decide on the winner of the tournament. You tried, you failed miserably, but you tried. Delete. Alright, I think it's pretty obvious that people want this deleted. Alright. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, boys, 3 more of these decks have to go before we start voting. So what do we delete? Do we delete Duncan Turbo? Do we delete Necro's Burning Abyss Toad? Do we Necro's Burning Abyss Toad? Who the fuck even says those words? Necro's Burning Abyss Toad Kaiju, by the way, if there wasn't enough engines for you. Paleozoic. Just straight up Paleozoic with Rush Recklessly. This is so close to being an amazing list. It's so close to being such a good list. And then we have Performapal Zoo. Lawn Mowing Infernoids. Shadal Zoo. Zoo Eidolon. Zoo Firefist. So let's see what you guys have saying that we should delete. Kill the Zodiac, Eidolon, fuck's sake. Why? It's a good list. Duncan Turbo is trash like Italians like me. Necro's Turbo. Delete Boring Paleo list. Delete Dunko Turbo. Delete first 2. Delete all Zodiac decks. Necro's BA is Bricky. Duncan Turbo delete. Necro's Toad. Paleo. Perforpal Zoo. Boring as fuck. Lacks speedroids. Paleo playing Maxi feels bad, man. What's wrong with Maxi? B's been here for such a long time. Delete Duncan Turbo. Firefit. Right, a lot of people want Duncan's deck gone, so I think it's clear that the Perforpal Zoo deck isn't welcome anymore. 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, Duncan, but we need to delete your list. As the jokes managed to last this long, I'm not letting this win the tournament. I'm sorry, Duncan. 3, 5, 6. So we need to cut one more list. So it's it could. I think that Necro's Burning Abyss Toad has to go. Yep, press F in chat for Duncan, boys. Please pay your respects to Duncan. Now, it's one more deck before we reach the final, boys. So fuck you, chat. Right, Zodiac Shadal, Zodiac Eidolon, Zodiac Firefist, Lawn Mowing, Paleozoic, or Necro's Burning Abyss Toad. Delete Paleo. People really hate this Paleo list. Necro stays. Delete Paleo. Kill Firefist. Delete Paleo. Delete Paleo. Right, guys, don't spam. You've said the same guy said delete Paleo like 3 times, so I mean, just so I get an accurate read of things, it'd be cool if I can just see one at a time. Necro stays. Duncan doesn't. Okay. Well, Duncan is staying because Klosslas is staying. In a way, that is Duncan. Klosslas list has terrible kaiju ratio. Kill BA. I'm actually really torn myself. I want to say I'm gonna get rid of the Firefist list, but it's just because it's like really kind of not that great because Firefists aren't a super good engine, but it's just so well built. Like I honestly, there's nothing. I look at this list and I think these ratios are perfect. This is a fantastic list. Like there's nothing questionable at all about the list. You can maybe cut a bear for another wolf bark, but everything else seems really, really good. The Eidolon list seems fairly standard. I think that you probably need to play another fusion, surely. But other than that, it's really solid. The Shadal Zoo list. Ugh. It's like Max. The bulb is annoying me, and the lack of the dragons ban is annoying me. Like dragon is like the go-to card to send when you're fusing. Desires look questionable. Only thing to draw into is like barrier. The lawn mowing deck, I guess Infernoids have to stay because maybe Shadow misses dragon yet. All right, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I really think if this Necro's Burning Abyss frog deck didn't have Kaiju's in it, and instead it had like anti-spell or not anti-spell, sorry, maybe like strikes or debarriers, like it would be good. Shadal ratios are shit. Delete Shadals, he doesn't have construct. Firefist and Eidolon, unless they're really good, keep them. Shadal and Zoo don't go together. Alright, it has to be the Shadal list just because it's the worst of the ratios. Actually, if we're going on ratios, it's actually the Burning Abyss Toad list because it's playing like 3 Kaijus and like... I suppose the 3 Kaijus isn't terrible because you can just make your Beatrice and dump them and dump these if you don't want to see them. And like, how do you search your frogs here? Because you're playing 1 Ronin Toadin? How do you even make Toad in this deck? Like, how do you make Toad consistently just with 3 Swap Frog and 2 Ronin? I mean, you need to open Swap and the water. So I guess that's like maybe not hard. Like, you could pitch like an extra Necros or one of the frogs. I'm spending way too much time on this, honestly. Millwood Dante. Yeah, but I mean, that's not like consistent. Stay away from the Necros list. The frog kaiju is bad. Yeah, I'm not like, honestly, it's a kind of funny idea, but the list isn't great. All right, boys, it's time to vote. It's time to vote. Welcome to phase 3. It is time for the straw poll. The straw poll time, boys. The straw poll time. So, we have, for the winner of the January format 2017, we have Paleozoic Frogs. We have Lawn Mowing Infernoid. 60 card Lawn Mowing Infernoid. We have, what's this one? Oh, the Shadal Zula state. Zoo Shadal. Oops, I fucked that up. I'm retarded. Alright, I gotta type that out again because I'm stupid. So lawn mowing infernoids, paleozoic frogs, Zoo Shadal, Zoo Firefest, Zoo... what was the other one we had? Zoo Eidolon. And finally, 3 Zodiacs, Lawn Mowing Infernoids. I'm missing one. No, that's 5. Alright. I'll allow multiple answers because I quite like the idea of people getting to vote for 1 or 2 of their favorites. Try not to vote for all 5. That's just... yeah, I don't need to explain. And we will create the poll. Here we are, boys. This is it. Make your votes, and I will return in 5 minutes. Bad poll, make a new one. Oh, it's the fucking title. What the fuck? Really? Can't even make a straw poll. Type your question here. Alright, 2017 January format. Rate my deck. Okay, Zoo Shadal, Zoo Eidolon, Zoo Firefest, Paleo Frog, Lawn Mowing Infernoid. Okay. 1 vote or multiple votes, boys? What do you think? Would have been great if you left for 5 minutes to that. Lawn Mowing's your title. Alright, 1 vote or multiple votes? What do you think? I think maybe 1 vote's better. Because, you know, you can't vote for Hillary and Trump. You know, sometimes I want the Trump, sometimes I want the Hillary. Oh, I want to Vote sometimes for the email, sometimes the wall. Alright, 1 vote. Alright, this is pretty fucking conclusive. Create poll. Alright, here we go. There we go. It's in the chat, boys. Vote. This is it. This is the real list. Zoo Shadol, Zoo Eidolon, Zoo Firefist, Paleo Frog, Lawn Mowing Infernoid. I will be back in a moment. And we're back. Alright, I'm going to click results, and I feel like I'm going to be extremely disappointed with what's won. Extremely disappointed. I will avoid the chat for now. So these are my predictions for what I think my fucking retarded chat has voted for. I think that you guys have put lawn mowing as first, and I think paleo is last, with the variants of zoo in between. All 3 of them in the middle, with Eidolon at the bottom, then Shadol, then Firefist. Strange to think that Zoo Firefist is your favorite deck. Am I right? Okay, so we're hitting 1 AM. So we've done good on time. We've done good on time. Let's click results and see where we got. Wow, I was pretty wrong. Wow, it's really close between Zoo Eidolon and Zoo Firefist. It's actually 12 each. Oh wow. Alright. We're gonna have to set a target then, because these decks are just as good as each other. I'm gonna copy paste it a couple more times. Gotta have a winner. Should we say first to 15 maybe? There's 79 of you in chat, and there's definitely not 79 of you who voted. We have 3 and 5 is 8, and 16 plus 24 is 40 people have voted, so about just over half of you. Just making you poll with the tie. Could do. Oh wait, that actually says 40 down here. I'm retarded. Flip a coin. Right, let's refresh. No more votes. Wow, okay. New poll between Eidolon and Firefist only. Do a die roll. Oh, Fire Fist is ahead by 1. Can we hit 15? Zuidlon at 14. 15. That's it. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. That's it. Eidolonzu is your January 2017 Rate My Deck competition winner. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm now extremely tired, and I've been going at this for about an hour and a half. I'm glad that you guys were passionate about this. Again, I'd like to deeply apologize for berating your lists and not all your decks that you worked so hard to make and work on. Yeah, it is what it is. You can catch this on YouTube, not tonight, but tomorrow if you've missed the early parts and you want to watch it through. And yeah, catch it on YouTube. Tonight I'll be uploading my 2016 review that I did with the UK players, and you can watch what we thought about that. Make deck profiles for all these. I might upload it into a RAR file and put it on the description. But yeah. In all seriousness, I do joke a lot and make fun of you all for being shit, but in reality I love you all, and I couldn't be here without your shit decks, so you guys are what make this entertaining. Make sure you subscribe, etc, etc. So I will be signing out, and if you really enjoy my stream and you're in the chat, feel free to make a small PayPal contribution and a little donation to the stream to keep me going and just help out with the general maintenance. Alright guys, take care and good night.